Hey there, it's Susan Pierce Thompson, and welcome to the weekly vlog. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. This is a big vlog. Welcome to the new Brightline Eating Part 3, the membership. We've been building up to this for a long time. This is the vlog where I tell you all the details of how Brightline Eating is changing from a very large, fabulous, pretty complicated structure that I created over these last 7 years to a very simple membership structure. That's what we're going to cover in this vlog. We're going to cover the way it used to be. We're going to cover what's changing and simplifying into this new membership. We're going to talk about the 2 tiers of membership. There's going to be 2 tiers, a core Bright Lifers membership and an all access Bright Lifers membership. We're going to talk about the timeline of how this rolls out. We're going to talk about these Bright tickets that people are talking about. There's Bright tickets floating around. We put them out there. They're Bright tickets. They're amazing. And we're going to talk about the choice that's coming up. And you have tons of choice. Tons of choice. And for lots and lots of people in Brightline Eating Land, nothing is going to change. For just about everybody, things are going to get cheaper, better, simpler, and it's going to be really amazing. So let's get started. First of all, how it used to be. So how it used to be was all based on me being a professor, which means I created a bunch of courses, right? The core Brightline Eating course is called the Brightline Eating Bootcamp. It's like Brightline Eating 101, right? There's a 14-day challenge as well, which is just a taste. It's just a teaser, right? But the real introduction to Brightline Eating is the bootcamp. And then after that, we had an annual membership called Bright Lifers, right? And then I kept creating courses because there's so much to living this bright life, right? It's a rich, incredibly detailed, nuanced experience because it's really about living. It's not just about eating, but food also touches every area of our lives. And there's all the inner work that we have to do to become someone who doesn't need to rely on food as an emotional crutch anymore. And there's so many different circumstances, like what if we fall off the wagon and we need to resume and all that. So I created a whole bunch of courses. And the way it used to work was that if you did the boot camp for $500 and Bright Lifers for $500 for the first annual year, then you were $1,000 in. And then if you signed up for 2 or so of the 3 or 4 or 5 courses that we launched each year, well, then you'd be $2,000 in your first year. So here's and also let me just sidebar, let me just say, oh my gosh, that's worth it, right? I talked in another vlog a long time ago about that George Washington University study showing that a woman in the United States who's obese right now is spending more than $6,000. It might have even been more than $8,000. I'd have to look up the figure, but it was either more than $6,000 or $8,000 every year, spending it already on direct costs related to her obesity. And a man was spending a little bit more because of his salary wasn't as likely to be impacted by his obesity. But they didn't even factor in the food costs in that. And I was laughing about that because I'm like, oh my gosh, the food costs a lot, right? To eat addictively every day costs a lot extra. So anyway, it's worth it. There's also, I was just reading yesterday, there's this new weight loss drug out that has phenomenal results, like phenomenal, meaning exactly the same results that we get with the Brightline Eating Bootcamp, just saying. And it costs $1,627 per 28-day supply. I'm not kidding. Not covered by Medicare. Maybe covered by some insurances, but still with big copays and only if you meet certain requirements, and it's a big administrative mess. $1,627 per month per 28-day supply. And oh, by the way, it's got all kinds of side effects, right? Digestive issues and nausea and on and on and on, right? So I'm just saying, right? If you factor in all the things, the copays and the misery, Brightline Eating is the deal of the century, always has been, but it's getting a lot better. So here's what all of that core stuff, meaning the boot camp and Bright Lifers, the boot camp and Bright Lifers is turning into, it's a core membership that's super simple. It's $20 a month. Not kidding, $20 a month. as soon as this launches, you can sign up for the Brightline Eating Bootcamp and have your first year of Bright Lifers for a $20 a month membership that you can stop anytime. There's no commitment. You can also do it $200 a year and save $40. Get 2 months for free. $200 per year. $200 per year for what used to be $1,000. The Bootcamp and Bright Lifers. That's the core membership. And there's a lot in there on maintenance. There's a lot in there. There's tons of community. There's coaching support. Everything you need to have your bright transformation and live your bright life. So that's the core membership. That will be available after all the brouhaha for the Bright Ticket Week is done. It's not available right now. It's going to be available starting on November 23rd, which is just in time for the holidays, so you don't have to gain weight during the holidays. You can actually lose weight during the holidays by signing up for the boot camp. November 23rd, all that becomes available. That is right after what we're calling Bright Ticket Week, which is all about the all access membership. That's the premium tier, the higher tier of membership, which includes, of course, the core, right? It includes the boot camp and Bright Lifers. And if you've never done the Brightline Eating Bootcamp before, you can absolutely go all access and start right away with the boot camp. It also includes every program or course or extra thing that we roll out. Not a certification program or a licensing program, obviously. If we end up in the future doing professional licensure certifications, that's not what I'm talking about. But like all the stuff we've been doing so far, right? The Reboot Resume and the Brightline Grid and all of the inner work and all the things, it's all in there in the all access membership. Everything that we roll out, you will get access to. And then once you've taken it, it will be in archives, so you will have access to it forever. That's the all access membership. Now in the future, that's going to be $50 a month. $50 a month, which means $600 a year, right? Except if you pay annually, you'll get it for $500 a year. The same 2 months off. Now, when I say these prices, I mean round numbers. We're changing that too. So no more will you see Brightline Eating have prices like $47 when really we mean 50, or $497 when really it's $500. Let's be honest, right? It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. We're done with that. We're done. If it's $500, it's $500. Now, your locality might slap some tax on that. I can't help that. That's not my fault. So I'm not powerful enough to change the powers that be and remove your locality's sales tax or your state sales tax. But on our end, we will be in integrity. And if it's $500, we'll charge you $500. Okay? 500.00. Honest pricing. Clear pricing. Simple, transparent. So that's how it's going to be in the future. Now, all access membership is not going to be available on our website or available right away out of the gate. Why? Because you don't start there. You start with the boot camp. So when I say in the future, I mean starting November 23rd. That's what I mean. So like this month. In the future, starting November 23rd, all of the juicy goodness of Brightline Eating will be available on the website for $20 a month. You can just sign up for $20 a month, get started with the boot camp, get started with Bright Lifers. And then as soon as there's you've demonstrated that you've got your automaticity going and we have a course that we're offering, or there's some reason to offer you all access, then we'll offer you an all access membership. So it's not something you can get right away. That's how it'll be in the future. $50 a month for all access, $20 a month for the basic core membership, things that used to cost hundreds and thousands of dollars. So what's the deal with these Bright tickets? Well, we're creating something called Bright Ticket Week, and we literally sent our Bright Lifers Bright tickets. We literally sent them Bright tickets in the mail. And Bright Ticket Week, when registration is open, where people can use their Bright ticket, will be the week before that November 23rd. So it's going to be November 16th. That's the date I want you to know. November 16th to November 22nd. There will be 1 week where, out of love and gratitude for the current Bright Lifers and the former Bright Lifers and all the people who've taken a course with us, out of love and gratitude for you helping us build this movement, we will offer you a locked in, that means it will continue on every renewal for you, it will continue, a locked in rate of $40 a month for an all access membership. That means for $400 a year, you can get access to content that would have cost you $3,000 a year in the past. I'm going to say that again. You use a Bright ticket, you find a Bright ticket and use that coupon code when you check out during Bright Ticket Week, and you can lock in a rate of $40 a month or $400 a year for access to all of our courses that we roll out through the year. Everything. A range of experiences and deep dives and college level courses in positive psychology, because, I used to teach positive psychology at the college level. How much would it cost to take that? Hundreds, thousands of dollars, depending on the college, right? I calculated that once on average. My students have paid, I think, $5,000 to take courses with me. A lot of money, right? For $400 a year, you can get access to every course, every experience, every deep dive, locked in. We're also offering a ridiculous and one time only. We might offer a 5-year membership in the future, but not at this price. These prices will never be seen again. These $40, $400, and $1,750 prices will never be seen again. We're offering a 5-year all access pass, which at $50 a month, you'd pay over 5 years, $3,000 for that. We're offering it for $1,750. For 5 years, you wouldn't have to pay Brightline Eating a dime. For 5 years, you could just step into a safe container of bright fabulousness, bright living, bright growth and knowledge and education and self-mastery and weight loss and then weight loss maintenance and finally living your bright life. For 5 years, you would be stepping into that circle of commitment, watching yourself do it, pay $1,750 up front and then not a dollar again for 5 years and get access to everything we do. That will never be available again. And that's available during Bright Ticket Week. Now, you, if you're not a Bright Lifer, didn't get a Bright ticket. We only sent them to Bright Lifers, current Bright Lifers. But here's the deal. It's a coupon code that they got in their website, their hub. We call it the Bright Lifers Hub. And they can share that coupon code infinitely. Infinitely. And we're also incentivizing them to share it. Like, we're going to have a leaderboard and the top 10 Bright Lifers who shared their codes are going to get the 5-year all access membership for free. So I need to warn you, it's going to be a little bit like a Shark Tank with blood in the water in our Facebook groups like Brightline Eating Official and so forth, because there's going to be a lot of very excited Bright Lifers trying to share their coupon codes with you. What that means for you is that it's just easy to get one, right? Like they get to give it. It comes with Founding Lifer status. Founding Lifer status, which in the future there's gonna be a lot of perks associated with Founding Lifer status, not to mention bragging rights, being here from the beginning. As we march forward in time, not everyone will have been here at the beginning, watching the birth of this movement that's about to change the world so profoundly, has already changed so many hundreds of thousands of lives profoundly, but is about to change the world profoundly. We will get our 1 million Bright transformations by 2025. And I don't know if we'll get global obesity rates trending down by 2030, because in my book, a good goal, a worthy goal, is a goal that you've got about a 50-50 chance of hitting. Otherwise, you're aiming too low. That's a big goal, global obesity rates trending down by 2030. But I'll tell you what, mark my words, we'll make a massive dent in it. No pun intended. We will make a massive dent in it. We will be making history here together, and I will share it with you every week. Every week. And so founding lifer status is going to mean something. It's going to mean I was here at the beginning. I was here in phase 1. Because as of Bright Ticket Week, we officially move forward into phase 2 together. As of these 4 vlogs that I'm shooting that outline how things are changing, the new Brightline Eating, we are officially moving into a new world together. Phase 2, here we go. So if you want a Bright ticket and you want to lock in those discounts, if you've been sitting on the sidelines thinking, geez, I'd love to take those courses, but they're too pricey for me. And, you know, I've got the book, I've got what I need, I'm having success. If you want to step in with us and start to take some of these courses, they're incredible. If you want to be transformed through these experiences, I invite you to join us. And if you don't want to, I want you to know that you have choices. You have 3 choices. You can keep doing Brightline Eating for free, or not doing Brightline Eating for free and just keep watching this vlog. Either way, you don't have to change that. You do not have to change that. There will still be a weekly vlog. There will still be the Brightline Eating official free Facebook group that we spend a fair chunk of change moderating, because you know as well as I do, unmoderated social media groups don't go very well, right? There's a lot of nonsense that's floating around. It's not civil and it's not pretty. And our Facebook group, the free one, is not like that. Why? Because we pay people to be in there setting the tone, letting people know how we roll in Brightline Eating, which is based on our values of love and compassion, compassion with self, compassion with others, unstoppability, rising to the challenge. Our values are permeated through that group because we make it so, because it's got our name on it. And you can keep partaking of that for free. The weekly vlogs, go get a library card, get the book from the library. The program is in the book. Not the whole experience of the boot camp. All our amazing research is based on the experience of people who've done the boot camp. But you just have to look around Brightline Eating Official, that Facebook group, to know that people are getting the transformation out of the book. And I made it that way so that anyone could have access. No excuses. Go get the book and work the program. You want to do it for free? Do it for free. Choice number 2, you want world-class support that used to cost $1,000 a year? Come do the membership with us. The core membership, $20 a month. No more excuses. $20 a month. Just became the best deal in weight loss. By a lot. By a lot. Start the boot camp as soon as you're ready. $20 a month. That deal will be available on the brightlineeating.com website starting November 23rd. From then on, $20 a month. Come join us. You will get the boot camp followed by Bright Lifers, and it will be an incredible experience. $20 a month, $200 a year. Save $40. Do it by the year. And your third choice is, if you want to give yourself a premium experience, if you want to put yourself in a position where whatever course we roll out that happens to be exactly what you want, like, say, a series of 3 courses on maintenance, which is what's coming in 2022, or a course called Brightline Holiday, which is starting right now on November 23rd. As soon as Bright Ticket Week ends, we are starting Brightline Holiday together. All about how do we stay bright during the holidays? How do we not gain weight during the holiday season, but actually lose weight? Our boot campers who sign up in October every year during the Food Freedom Boot Camp, they've all done it. They've all lost weight during the holiday season. Our biggest crop of boot campers always starts and then lives the holidays together. It's so possible. How do we put language to our no thank you? How do we stick to a no thank you when we feel like there's so much that we're missing out on and all of these events and parties are happening through the holidays? There's so many ways to put language to a no thank you, but it depends. It's nuanced, right? Who is this person who's asking you to eat this food? Are they a loved one? Are they someone you don't even like from work? Are they someone you want to explain things to? Someone you don't want to tell anything about what you're doing to? And we will give you conversation scripts, little phrases, little helpful things so that your no thank you suddenly becomes easy and gracious, graceful. How do we empower our relationships through the holidays and ourselves as we're taking care of ourselves with food, which leaves us on the other end feeling warm and connected instead of shameful and overstuffed and numb and distracted. How do we rediscover the real meaning of the holidays about human connection and thankfulness and connecting to the power of this universe that we live in that is miraculous sometimes? And if we really tune into that, we can get a childlike perspective on it. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you for these precious days. Thank you for the love that's been sent into our lives. Do you see how the food is such a distraction from all that? It's not about the food. We're using the food to numb our way through the holidays. It's a poor proxy for connection. It's a poor proxy for celebration. It's a poor proxy for fun. I'm not saying don't cook. I'm not saying don't bring a dish. I'm saying, let's be really clear. Bright holidays are the best holidays. So Brightline Holiday is starting November 23rd. And you know how you get a seat? By finding a Bright ticket, spending $40 and going all access. That's the membership. All access, $40 a month. After Brightline Holiday will be Reboot Resume, as always, January 1st. If you're already an all access member because you found a Bright ticket and you used it, then you'll be doing Reboot Resume for $0 additional dollars. You're already all access. And when maintenance starts in 2022, 3 courses to deal with maintenance. Maintenance 1, all about the psychology of the transformation from overweight or obese or at a normal size weight, but with a head full of what you've eaten or not eaten, all the mishigas in your head about whether you're on your plan or off your plan, how many miles, how many calories, how many pounds, transitioning to a bright body and a clear head. And the psychology of that involves things like, what do you do with your fat clothes? Because if you don't trust that you're going to keep your weight off, do you hold on to them or not? What do you do with the fear of the sexual attention that you might start to get or the comments people are going to make when it's like none of their business anyway? And why do people in our society think they can comment on someone who's losing weight but not someone who's gaining weight? It's a really weird thing. All of the psychology around, did you know that, I shot a vlog on this a while back, did you know that research proves that the mind doesn't update the self-concept fast after you've lost weight, so you have this weird extended period of time where you are slender but you don't realize you're slender? It's going to be all about the psychology of transitioning to maintenance, and then maintenance 2 is about the transition itself, and maintenance 3 is about the extended dance of maintenance. Now, the first 2 courses, Brightline Holiday and Reboot Resume, in this year of maintenance, will till the soil and set you up to be ready for those maintenance courses. Even if you still have a ton of weight to lose, it won't matter. You will get so much out of those maintenance courses. And we have more curriculum in store for you. Lots of things, more than I can share right now. But just trust that this professor, back in the day when I was a professor at colleges and universities teaching psychology and brain and cognitive sciences for 18 years, at colleges and universities around the world, I never once, not once, had a semester where I didn't prep a brand new course. I know how to create a deep dive experience and roll people through it. So if you want to go all access, you need to find yourself a Bright ticket during Bright Ticket Week. Use that coupon code, and that can be your choice. And you don't have to make that choice. You can spend $20 a month and do the core membership of the Bootcamp and Bright Lifers and live your brightest life. And you can do none of this and keep doing or not doing Brightline eating for free, as the case may be. You have choices. What we've done is our best to create a membership that will serve you. Serve you and a lot of people. And you also, if you're in Brightline Eating, you have my pledge that we are not losing sight of what this experience of being a Bright Lifer is all about. It's about small communities of like-minded people supporting each other through deep, deep transformative experiences. shedding the extra pounds and becoming who we always wanted to be in this world that is right now not stacked in our favor, this current environment. And so we band together and face it, not alone, but together. And we triumph. We are unstoppable. The membership transition might sound complicated, and that's mostly because what we did in the past was really complicated, the structure of it. So transitioning it over has a lot of details. The future membership structure is really simple. 2 tiers. You only have access to the first one at first, because that's all you need. Welcome to Brightline Eating. Let's lay your foundation strong and true. $20 a month. Best deal in weight loss. Welcome to Brightline Eating. Want to give it a try? That all starts November 23rd. Prior to that is 1 week that will never be seen again, with discounted prices that are mind-blowing, out of thanks to you and all the people who've built this movement thus far. November 16th, Bright Ticket Week starts. And I have a link below this vlog that goes to a page that will answer all your questions now. We've created a PDF, which is just a set of sheets that have all the facts laid out. We've got FAQs that are going to keep being updated, but that exist for you. There's a video from me saying welcome. That page is a concierge page for Bright Ticket Week. It's a concierge page for the membership transition. You can get all your questions answered there. You can get a schedule of events for all the Facebook Lives I'll be doing and all the big live events I'll be doing during Bright Ticket Week. During Bright Ticket Week, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to inspire you, I'm going to be there for you, I'm going to answer your questions. And leading up to it, I'll be doing a lot of that as well. So if you want those times and days and platforms, all of that is on the link down below. Bookmark that page, that concierge page. It's a website. Bookmark it. Create a little bookmark so that you can get back to it. It's a really easy URL. It's BLE for Brightline Eating, right? BLE.life/Bright Ticket. But you don't need to memorize that. Just click below. It'll take you to that page. Then you can bookmark it. See me there all month, this month of November 2021, as Brightline Eating is changing from a relatively pricey, incredibly worth it, total transformational experience to a bargain, ridiculously worth it, total transformation experience. My team and I are working overtime to do this for you because we love you and we love this work we're doing. And we're in it for real. We're in it to win it. We are going to do this together. We are going to change the world together. So that's the new membership. Click below for all the details. Do not leave this vlog without clicking below. If you're seeing this vlog somewhere other than the Brightline Eating website, there's no link below, then you can find it at brightlineeating.com and go to the vlog page, brightlineeating.com, click on vlog, and then there will be a link below this video on that page. That's the weekly vlog. I'll see you next week for the 4th and final installment of the new Brightline Eating. I'll see you next week.